Welcome back to the channel. Today's video includes Interstate 24 East and Interstate 75 North through Chattanooga, Tennessee. The video begins on I-24 East near mile marker 176, and it ends on I-75 North just before mile marker 8. As slow as the traffic on screen is, it's going to get much worse at about 3 minutes and 20 seconds in. To the right is Lookout Mountain, home to the famous Ruby Falls. Its peak is 2,389 feet in elevation. And to the left, you get a nice view of the Tennessee River, the 5th largest watershed in the United States. It is a major tributary of the Ohio and ultimately Mississippi rivers. This part of the video had to be sped up because we encountered very heavy traffic. We thought it was the normal afternoon rush hour with people heading home from work, but it turns out that was not the entire reason why the traffic was so heavy. You'll soon see why the traffic was so heavy on this particular day. Now that we are stuck in traffic, it is a good time to go through some information about Chattanooga, Tennessee. The population as of the 2020 census was 181,099. This represented an 8% population increase from the 2010 census, which was 167,674 people, making it the fourth largest city in the state of Tennessee. Its entire metro, by the way, was 562,647 as of 2020. On the left, you can see why the traffic here was much heavier than during a normal rush hour day. A crash blocked 2 lanes of the highway's 4. If you want to learn the history about Chattanooga, there's a link in the description down below. But in short, the name Chattanooga came from a Muskogean word, which I'm not going to pronounce, meaning rock. The full Creek Indian name translates roughly to rock rising to a point, which probably refers to Lookout Mountain. The city was officially incorporated in 1839, and one battle of the Civil War took place here, the Battle of Chattanooga. The city grew in the early 20th century. However, by the 1960s, some major problems were showing up to Chattanooga. Notably, in 1969, the federal government labeled Chattanooga as the city with the dirtiest air in the nation. From the 1970s to the 1990s, the city of Chattanooga has struggled economically due to major job losses. However, by the early 2000s, it had started to recover. We are heading up the Missionary Ridge. From here, you can get some pretty nice views of downtown Chattanooga. Interstate 24 first came into existence through the Chattanooga area in September of 1957. However, it wasn't until 10 years later that Interstate 24 would actually be complete, mainly due to the area between Lookout Mountain and the Tennessee River. As you can see throughout the video, Interstate 24 can use a lot of upgrades. It is very outdated. But as you will soon see in this upcoming interchange with Interstate 75, which by the way marks the end of Interstate 24 on the east side, it has seen some upgrades. Construction on this interchange started sometime in 2019 and was completed late last year. This part of the video was also featured in the Alabama and Tennessee Road Sounds compilation. You can find the video by clicking the card above. Interstate 24 officially ends here, and we merge with Interstate 75 north. For a metro area of less than 600,000 people, Chattanooga has some rather impressive roadways. Interstate 75 at this section is 11 lanes wide, 5 plus 6. Exit 4 off to the right leads to Tennessee Highway 153. It serves as the main access route to Chattanooga's airport, which by the way is not an international airport. If you want to get to an international airport from here, your nearest two options are Atlanta, 105 miles, and Nashville, 112 miles. Continuing north on Interstate 75, you will pass through or by the cities of Knoxville, Tennessee, Lexington, Kentucky, Cincinnati, Ohio, Dayton, Ohio, Toledo, Ohio, and Detroit, Michigan. This marks the end of this video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see y'all next time. If you would like to check out more videos from my channel, you can click the 2 links that are shown on screen.